brother, who's this? The stranger looks a lot like Sinclair, and the word brother strikes my interest. If they're siblings, why is Sinclair looking at him so harshly? They don't seem friendly at all. This is Ella, Sinclair announces, sliding his arm around my waist. My future mate and the mother of my pup. Our pup. The words are out of my mouth before I can stop them. I'm not sure why I said it, but the way Sinclair declared the pups as his, as if it belonged to him and not me, brought out my maternal instincts. I even growled a little as I staked my claim, making Sinclair's lips quirk with amusement. You don't really believe that, do you? The man scoffs. I've never seen or heard of you before. I didn't have the faintest idea my brother was expecting, and he hasn't even marked you. I realize he's right. Sinclair had mentioned scent marking me before the campaign dinner, whatever that means, but he hasn't done it yet. Luckily, his pup's presence is strong enough to make me smell like a wolf, but this man clearly isn't fooled by our pretense as a couple. Let me guess, he just picked you up off the street because you make such a pretty womb. A low rumble is vibrating against my side as Sinclair's wolf begins to growl. Meanwhile, I flush with embarrassment. It's not the truth, but it's close enough to make me want to hide behind Sinclair's strength and dominance. Where did that come from? The little voice in my head asks. You've never hidden from a problem or backed down from a challenge a day in your life. That's true, but then again, I've never had anyone to hide behind before. The man is still speaking, making fun of my naivete for expecting Sinclair to honor my role as our baby's mother. And you actually think he'll keep you around once you squirt the kid out. Clearly, brains and beauty don't go hand in hand. Clearly, ugliness and cynicism do. I bite back, feeling bolstered by Sinclair's steady presence at my side. If you ask me, the fact that you haven't heard about me says more about your low status than my own. You're obviously not important enough to warrant the alpha's time. Sinclair chuckles darkly, giving me a small squeeze to show his approval. She has a point, Roger. The man, Roger, glares at his brother before offering me a look that almost appears pitying. Mark my words, he'll toss you to the curb at the first opportunity. I notch my chin up. You underestimate me and Dominic, I announce, feeling a thrum of excitement to speak his given name for the first time. I think it's actually coming from the baby, as if I can feel Sinclair's pleasure to hear me saying it through our pup. He has more honor in his little finger than you do in your entire body. That much is obvious, and I've only just met you. Roger opens his mouth to argue back, but Sinclair stops him. Roger, give it a rest. Show some respect to your future Luna.